Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Today. How's everyone doing today? Let's talk about a couple things. One is James will not be joining with us because he had a tough day in the market yesterday, wanted to take the day off. That's something that you'll probably hear us talk about, or we've heard us preach about in the past, that when you've had a tough day, it's okay to step away. Step away to clear your head, clear your thoughts, and regroup, reset, and come at it. So being Friday, and I know there's a couple of little things that he wanted to get done today. So we talked this morning. He's going to take the day off. So with that, let's talk about a couple things. One is I want to tell a story. It's kind of non-ticker related, but with the slow market today, I was going to just share that. I'm sure between S. John and Brian, they'll probably have an answer to my problem here. Received a package yesterday from an eBay order, something I didn't order, something I've never ordered or sold anything on eBay. Had an eBay order number and everything. I sought out the name on the package. I found a phone number, called the person, I found the address, everything. Got a hold of this little old lady, and she's like, "No, he didn't send you that package because he's passed away. He's been gone for quite some time." So I feel bad. So I'm trying to figure out how I got this package. It doesn't show up on any of my credit cards. And so I contacted eBay, and they're like, they're going to look into it, but they couldn't tell me how or why it got sent to me. I'm just curious if anyone's ever had an experience like that with an order, and because it seems fishy, very fishy, but I just don't understand it at all. But it's just a little personal story that happened to me yesterday. All right, let's talk about the market. Let me see here real quick. The futures are down about 111 points. And if we look at the S&P 500, they're currently down 50 points and trading right around 44.82. So looks like a red day. We're in this 100-point mark that we've talked about in the past. That could be a continuing slide. On my chart here, you can see that this blue line is the 200 EMA right around 43.95, 97. That if we break that, we're that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough day. The question is, from yesterday's low, I'm on the daily chart here. From yesterday's low, are we going to of 44? I think it's 44.77. Yep, 44.77.95. Are we going to bounce from this, or are we going to continue to slide down? And that's the big question. And if we slide, how big of a slide? So, being Friday and looking at what's going on in the market for myself, and being a red day in the futures, red day in the S&P, it'll probably be a small trading day for me. If I trade at all. I said that last Friday. Ended up trading UVXI and having a pretty good day on that. All right, let me pull up another ticker here. This ticker today, do a little research into it. If you look at it here, let me pull up let's go 5-minute candles. This morning, it was around $2, a little over $2, and then had a little climb. And then right here, these two 5-minute candles, it went from mid $7 after I already had a 300% run, and it went as high as $25.99, just shy of $26, and then it just tanked. And so in this time frame, it traded 2.5 million shares at 5:30 in the morning. All I'm going to say is someone knew what the F was going on, because not many people are up at 5:30 to take advantage of that. And I bet you if we do a little digging into something like this, you will see some insider buying or insider selling or something funny, something fishy. And wow, it just tells you you just can't trust the market. You've got to be careful and work with it. Now, what was the news? What propelled this? They went from an OTC ticker to the NASDAQ, and they got a push. But you can see push, and then it's just been a slide coming on down here. And right now it's trading around 548. Still up more than double. So you would think they would be happy, but clearly all this space up here, we've got some serious bag holders, and just crushes me when that happens. All right. Another ticker I want to talk about from yesterday. I hope none of you were in this, and if you were on the short side. Netflix. Wow. After hours, they had their projected earnings. They did better than projected earnings, but the report was shareholders weren't happy with. They wanted a better number, and it had a 100-point drop right here. 100-point drop. So if you were in options, you were tough SOL. Up a creek without a paddle, as they say. So tough play there. And then it's continued drop. And so that's a tough one. That's a really, really tough one. Was anybody in that, or is anybody were they long with options, or did they happen to have any puts? And did you make a killing and you're going to buy the next round tonight for Friday night happy hour? Curious to hear how anyone did on that one. And some of your comments just kill me, guys. And send a 95% chance Nancy Nan was in this one. Probably so. All right. It is we say this repeatedly, and I'm going to say it again today because it's true. The market's slow. There's not much going on. It's Friday. It's a slow day, and so there's not a whole lot. I really, on my watch list radar, I was quickly scanning my monitors. There's not a whole lot I'm looking here, and I'm probably going to see where the market goes at the open, and maybe trade SPY or trade UVXI or VXX, and have a small trade there. But there's not a whole lot going on here. So if there's a ticker that you're looking at today or that you're excited about, why don't you please share that? And I'm going to go to the comments and catch up on some comments here. That's John again. Appreciate all the input and all the news. Actually, one of the news highlights that you had in there was the upgrade comment regarding Apple. They got an upgrade, and Netflix got a downgrade. Yeah, Apple price target raised to 205 from 165. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Curtis. Good morning, Tom and Sendo. Where's JMK? Probably at the horse ranch. Chris Lee, SPY to the floor. Yep. SPY's going to zero. Yep. Market's going to crash all the way to zero. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Billy. Yeah, Brian, I agree. His James' call on SPY was spot on, and it's unfortunate sometimes how that works the way it worked out. John Stevenson, I did open the package. I opened up it. It was nothing. Nothing was. I mean, there was a piece of equipment in there for hunting. It wasn't a gun. It was a laser sighter. I even tried to put the battery in. It didn't work. So I don't know if there's like a monitoring device in my house, and I've got snipers outside my house now. I don't know, but I did open it. It was addressed to me, so I did it. Is it weed? No, it was not weed, Tony. It's a brushing scam. Companies do it to increase the reviews. So you're telling me they sent me a free gift, and then they are going to ask me for a review, and then it helps bump their business? That's interesting. I mean, I've never heard of that. Good morning, Randy. Sir S. John, you've had that happen. I knew you would know something about this, S. John. They're not even close to your house. You just drop them back off to the post office. Bought and sold anybody for years. Never heard of that. Was there a shipping date? I don't know. I didn't see a shipping date. When I talked to eBay, I believe it or not, I got an eBay live customer service rep on the phone, which that in itself was a challenge. Yeah, again, I somehow think this is some type of a scam or it's fishy, but I can't explain it. Yeah, puts were 55 bag holders. What bar? Rob's what bar? Michael Broadbent, you're holding a few shares of Netflix long term. It's probably not a bad hold. It's not probably a bad hold. I don't think they're going anywhere. So you've talked about your portfolio a little bit, so you're probably in a pretty good spot there. Just toss it and forget it is what I would do. All right. I do remember that eBay was sending seeds to random people. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jonathan. Sounds like James is messing with me. Nah, James isn't messing with me. James is one of the things I like about James, and I've appreciated him from day one when I was part of his mentorship or part of his back in our TradeNet days, is that James is about as straightforward of a person as there is in the market. You're not going to find guys that are going to bullshit you or lie to you or beat around the bush. I mean, you want to know something, James will tell you. You might not like the answer. That's part of the beauty of who he is. You might not like the answer you're going to hear, but it's going to be how he feels or what he thinks. And believe me, and I've seen him dress down some members over some silly comments, and I wouldn't necessarily do it the same way, but that's what I like about him. He's straightforward, and you know exactly where he stands. So I don't think he's messing with me on there. They will write the glowing review for me. Interesting. All right. Good morning, Alex. Reviews boost them in the search results. Makes sense. Aaron Sparks is looking at American Airlines. It's been pretty consistent. I think the eye has been working good. Probably need to core the eyes with technicals. Yeah, Josh, I think that's a good answer, a good thought. The eye, and it's an interesting name we've given it. I know a lot of members are like, when can we have access to the eye? When can we have access to the eye? So I don't have access to it, but I have access to it through James because sometimes we trade together. And I'm going to tell you, you don't want it today. You don't want to have access to it because I still think it's being tweaked. It's still being tweaked in how we can use it. I know I had a conversation Wednesday afternoon about, and I was asking James some questions about volume and dollar numbers and percentages. And I was trying to find, like, is there a gauge or he was explaining to me, it doesn't work that way. And so I think you need to let James work it out, the value of it. He's sharing it live through Twitter, which I think is people that are on Twitter. And then we talked about doing a live show. That's something that's going to happen probably in the next couple weeks. We'll start off small. We'll make it available to our TTBB paying members, and we'll start to tweak it, and you'll start to see it a little bit. But it's probably going to be a while before we go live, where you're going to be able to see the information directly for yourself. But it's still trying to interpret what the information is coming our way. So be patient with us, and once you get it, it'll be nice to have it. Yeah, Michael's back holding. Yeah, I know the feeling, brother. Where's the mug? Brian, it's right here, brother. It is right here. So no worries. James doesn't like me when I use it, but it's Friday, and it's like the worst he could do is he could hop on the show and turn it off. So I don't think he's going to do that. How goes it, Ryan? Thank you. Yeah, Aaron, good call. Smash that like button. Help us build the audience. James is an amazing man, Ryan. I would agree. The things he does for some people is pretty amazing. Honest to a fault. Yep. So, all right, we've turned this morning show into how much we love James. That's pretty awesome. Good job. So, Estian, you're looking at DraftKings under $20. We may see it back to IPO pricing. Okay. Pop that up real quick for you. I don't trade DraftKings. I know that Johnny's had he's actually done a video on it. If you go to our YouTube channel and search for that, Transparent Traders, or it's been in our Facebook, he's done a pretty good video that breaks it down for you. But let's see. Pull up the. Yeah, right now it's showing a bullish indicator in our TTB entries and exits, and we look for a breakout line in the swing trade. Yeah, it's got a ways for it's going to get back to where you think it's going to head. And what's my opinion on Apple? I don't trade Apple. That's one thing. That's one of the tickers I don't trade a whole lot. I know that James trades it in options quite often. So one of the things I look for is when you ask a question like that, I go to my trading view chart and I take a look at where the Transparent Traders black box entries and exit indicators. Right now it's showing a bullish entry position on the 5-minute candle, which makes sense. It just had an upgrade from 165 to 205. So I would expect it to be some type of upgrade. And then I look at the breakout price, and we have a breakout price here of 172.86. So I would probably look for, if I was trading this, I would definitely look for a break above that before I'm looking to make an entry. All right. Yeah, SJ, I've been good. I had one day shortly after Christmas. I was under the weather, but I'm back to feeling well. The eye of the Tiger King. All right. SJ, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, and you are welcome. Billy Mitchell, shout out to Johnny Red for all his videos. Yeah, you know what? Johnny's really kind of gotten into those, and if you guys like him, give him a like on him. Tell him. I think he gets excited with a little pat on the back. I mean, sometimes you guys see James and I, but Johnny's the third business partner. There's three of us, and he does these little videos, and they're got a little bit of his personality into him, his style. So give him a little love and tell him how much you enjoy him. Oh, there you go, Johnny. He's got him in there. Nice. Curtis, I agree. 205 from 165 is a big jump, but that's why for me, I'm looking for breaking that breakout line of 172.82 before I'm looking to jump in there. Aaron Sparks, thank you very much. Nice. Good job, buddy. Nice job on your profits yesterday. All right. Got caught up on the comments. We're about 8 minutes away from the start of the market. So I hope this was helpful to you. Again, so the two tickers I'm going to watch Netflix. See if we get a bounce. I'm going to watch ticker BBSFC. That's the ticker that ran up to almost $26. I'm hoping to see a big jump again, and I would possibly look for a short opportunity, and look to play that, and maybe SPY or UVXY. Jonathan, thank you very much. Flying solo here, flying solo. So with that, guys, be smart, be safe, have a good weekend, enjoy your weekend. Hope you get some time off to relax, and we will see you on the next show. Have a great day, everyone.